Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Adriana Thomas, Miss Black San Antonio Co-Ed 2017. Um, Today I want to do a demonstration on the no makeup look. And I know my eyes look a little puffy. I had an allergic reaction. And so the first video, so I'm just kind of resting on this, but I'm going to do a demonstration on how to look good and first without looking like you have a lot of makeup on. I call it airport makeup. So I'm going to do a demonstration today. So the first thing you're going to do is you want to make sure that you have makeup, that you have a clean, clear face. So wash your face every night. Especially during COVID, we have a lot of wearing face masks. And so it's going to irritate your skin, leave a lot of acne. So you're going to make sure you wash your face every night. Make sure you use creams and moisturizers to make sure it look good. And so normally on the first go round, we're going to use primer. But I'm not going to do primer today. I'm just going to do basically just the basics. You need foundation, which is Wet n Wild. It's photo focus. Looks good on selfies and taking pictures. Then you need an eyebrow liner. That's brown. You don't need to see black, basically. Just use brown for brown girls. And I use Neutrogena anti-wrinkle face cream. So it just keeps your skin looking moisture. It keeps it from pre-aging, basically. You need a concealer brush, which is Wet n Wild. You can get these at Dollar Wet n Wild contour brushes. They only cost $1. I got my foundation at Walgreens, which is like $6. It doesn't cost much. I don't spend a lot of money on my makeup because even though Wet n Wild is not considered the most expensive, it still looks good basically because it's photo focus. Okay, and then of course concealer. I don't want to use the first concealer. This concealer right here is basically in Pro Concealer. You can get this for $1.99 at the Black Beauty Hair Store for $2.99 to $1.99. It works really good. But this one I got today was like a little bit too light, so but kind of forgive me. This is my first video, so okay. And of course, you need highlighter. You can get this from Dollar Tree for $1. And let's see, we have mascara. You can get mascara. This is Wet n Wild mascara. Okay. So what I'm first going to do is, let me see if I have my concealer. I'm going to go ahead and start basically on the foundation. So you just want to dab a lot, not a whole lot, because that's the whole point of the no makeup look is basically dabbing. So just a little bit under the eye. You want to make it look as natural as possible. Normally I would use a contour brush, but I'm just going to use the little beauty blender because it doesn't really make a lot of sense, basically. So you don't need all of that. So dab that on. Get under your eyes. You have eye circles. Get under your eyes. No, this is supposed to be the no makeup look, but it probably doesn't even look like natural like it should. So this is really good. $6 Walgreens. Photo Focus Caramel for brown girls. And so I'm just going to blend this in on my eyes, make sure it looks good on my eyes or whatever. The makeup is really good for your skin because it helps it moisturize and keeps your skin in good condition, basically. So that's the reason why it's good. So my skin doesn't look the best this morning because I'm not using primer, and I'm going to do another video for y'all next week because this is not, I had an allergic reaction to some Nair that I was doing, so that's the reason why. That's the reason why it looks like this. The photo focus is like really good, basically. So, but you don't need like a whole lot of foundation. You just need like a little bit, basically. I always get a foundation that's a little bit lighter than what my skin color is because it kind of hides the blemishes and the redness. So that's why I use it or whatever. Hides the redness or whatever. So that's the reason why I use it. So, okay, so our second step after that is just a little bit of everything. You don't need a whole lot. is basically I got a Wet n Wild contour from Dollar Tree, which is I'm sorry, Wet n Wild contour brow pencil. It's good because it doesn't rub off real easily, and it stays real good. It doesn't smear it, and it doesn't smear it, so it makes it look really good or whatever. So I got this is from $1. Okay, so let's try this. My eyebrows need eyebrows rehab, basically. Start off when you do your eyebrows. Do you start at the contour of your nose, like right here on the corner of your nose? And start a line, go a diagonal up. That actually, you know what? I need another liner. This is another liner. This is Wet n Wild. This one next a little bit better. It looks more defined. So I'm gonna use a darker one, Wet n Wild, and sketch it in or whatever. And follow your eyebrow shape on your eyes or whatever. So you have messy eyebrows. You want to kind of start off. I'm not really good at eyebrows, but since I want to contour that and I want to kind of correct this, basically what I do is I'll take some concealer with some foundation and I correct it basically. So let me correct this basically. You want to make your eyebrows like kind of correct. You use foundation, a matching foundation with your concealer brush, and you basically do that. So I'm gonna do that. This is called airport makeup. And you really don't need, since I'm putting the foundation on first, you really don't need to contour your eyebrows because I already have foundation on basically. So you don't need to contour your eyebrows basically. So, but just to give it a more defined look, you may want to brush up under it or whatever to give a defined look, especially for like brown girls, because since we come in so many different hues, we need to define our coloration of our eyes or whatever. So that's the reason why I use it. So I'm not going to use concealer. I'm going to use some foundation, basically to give it a defined look. And that gives it a defined look. I promise you this is going to be way better next time. Okay. Okay. And choose a defined look. You don't want to put like a whole lot. You just need a little bit or whatever. Shape has a lot to do with it. You kind of want to anchor it out where it doesn't make you look like you have monkey brows or whatever. You don't want to look like you have monkey brows. Like I don't like that. So so let's see what we have here. Okay. So now we put that on. You want to contour it a little bit. We can contour it by putting on some Wet n Wild. It's supposed to be for your lipstick, but I'm gonna use it for a little bit of for a little rouge, which is like the old word for blush or whatever, and contour it a little bit around your cheeks or whatever. So just kind of contour it on your cheeks. You want to kind of blend that in or whatever. So your fingers are your best friend. Like for the no makeup look, the best thing is to like make it look as natural as possible. So it's all about blend, 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 blend. I don't think Rich is my best friend here. Okay. So that was a contour look. And so what I have here is I have liquid eyeliner. Liquid eyeliner. Let me see what I did with it. This is a liquid eyeliner. No, I'm sorry, let's skip that. We're gonna use some concealer to go under your eyes. This is your concealer is your best friend. Concealer, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna use a little bit. This is concealer from the beauty store again for $1.99. You want to get a concealer that looks like your skin as much as possible, because otherwise you'll be looking like chalky face. Chalky face, like you don't look like that. Concealer now is like my best friend, basically. So dab it. Dabbing is your best friend. You can also use a beauty blender for under your eyes or whatever. You can use a beauty blender, basically. So to blend it in, if you don't want to get your fingers all messed up, I just needed a little bit of this, not a whole lot. This is like so thick, you don't need a whole lot of this. Just a little bit, and I use a little bit too much here. So what I'm gonna take to blend this off a little bit more, I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Rub that in. Thing is, like, you shouldn't use a whole lot, basically. You shouldn't use a whole lot to really dub that in. Okay, so now we're gonna use is a liquid liner. And a liquid liner is basically, you can use this either black or brown. I get this from Dollar Tree for $1. Of course, they come in black or brown. And the whole point for your eyes is just to use a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit on here. Just a tiny little line. Basically just a little bit. Okay, because you want to look, of course, you want to look natural as possible. Put a little mascara. Just a little bit of mascara. By the way, none of this is really expensive. You don't have to use like a lot of makeup to make this look really good. And then we've got that together. And then that's to top it off. Didn't need that much. Is the point is you don't need like a whole lot of makeup or whatever. I need to conceal this. Let me conceal this real quick. Got it under my eye here. Okay, so basically what you want to do is use a little bit of highlighter, and you want to use, do I have it with me? My Wet n Wild blush brush. Just a little bit of highlighter, basically. Not a whole lot, because this one comes out like really chalky. So just a little bit. And then put plenty of mascara. Is a little bit of lip gloss. So you want to highlight your eyes. Highlight line your eyes, line like lip gloss, whatever. And I may have used like a little bit too much eyeliner. I really should have used my brown, but I wasn't handy with me. But basically, you want to make it look as natural as possible. So what I have some Rimmel Stay Glossy lip gloss, clear kind, and it's from Walgreens again. And you want to line your lips, put some lip gloss on. Blend it in. And there you go. That is your makeup, no makeup look, basically. All right. Thank y'all, and I'll see y'all next week. I'll have a good Sunday. Bye.